Welcome to Giant Ability TV. As there are times and seasons, so are moments and a moment in life. Anytime we find ourselves either on the mountain or the valley of decision, that is to be regarded as the moment where and when decision that will translate us into the next level are expected to be made. What we make of this moment determines what we are made. Most of the times, we have seen an election period taken as a time for carnival or a jamboree rather than a time for sober reflection and actions that are deliberate and progressive, capable of leading us into our next level or the tomorrow that we have, which should not be lost. Life is a process with different stages working with times and seasons. Every stage must count for the next to count, and so on and so forth. There is time for everything, and what we cannot measure, we cannot improve. This time of election calls for seriousness and commitment that are unprecedented. If we will not be seen as doing the same thing over and over and still expecting a different result, an act that is known as insanity. The number of those who qualify as career politicians in every nation is typically not more than 2%, and these are those who steer up the ship of nations. Understandably, their votes as a whole amount to insignificance, but where they choose to hold their countries bound and hostage, and where this group of people choose to be authoritarian, why it takes so long to overthrow them is a big question that must be answered. People who are enlightened and sensitive should not wait for the military boys to take over the reign of the government through a coup d'etat before they rise up to the challenges of the moments. The negative situation painted falls under what is considered as moments, while the required action to prevent them from happening happens under what is called a moment. When you miss the moment, you lose control of the moments, and that is why they say a miss is as good as a mile. Africans in diaspora, especially those who cannot participate in their home country's election, have an important role to play. Though not able to vote, their voice can influence elections creatively and positively, as it is believed that everyone abroad has at least one or two people back home to whom they are responsible in one way or the other. Those at home can be politicized and used to achieve a desired end or goal. Looking at the contributions of Africans abroad to the development of their own countries, that should serve as an indicator that supports their capability in determining where the political pendulum swings. These are those who have seen and tasted better life in advanced countries and who should, by a matter of moral responsibility, wish for their countries the same life. This is a defining moment. It is either that we determine what refines us, or we allow whatever definition that is given to us to apply and determine who we are. Let's all arise and shine like the sun for a change that has long been elusive. Don't forget also that there are agitations for self-determination going on underground and gaining momentum day by day. As much as the presidential flag bearer of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, has succeeded in dousing tensions in the southeast by his aspiration to become the next president of Nigeria, little or nothing has been achieved by his counterpart, the presidential flag bearer of All Progressive Congress, APC, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in assuaging the feelings of the Yorubas who are bent on reclaiming the Yoruba nation. The country, Nigeria, is volatile and unpredictable. To this end, all hands must be put on the deck to make the right decisions, no matter how inconvenient that may be.
You ain't going to get power in Nigeria by adopting the methods of the bourgeoisie. If you want to mobilize the Nigerian people, you must go beyond visiting those who destroy Nigeria. From today, your candidates must go to the offices of all the trade unions in Nigeria. The offices of women organizations, youth organizations, please go out from today to revitalize those structures so that these guys can know that it can never be business as usual in Nigeria again. When they say you have no structure, tell them the people are the structures of power. Power is lying on the street in Nigeria once again. You don't know? The man in Aso Rock says, I am tired, I want to go home. Those who want to take over power from him, they are also tired, you know that? Therefore, power is lying on the street of Nigeria. Are you ready to pick it? Thank you.
This is not the time for ethnic or tribal sentiment. It is already established that it is the turn of the Southerners, and of all of them, the only side that is yet to feature in the center stage is the Southeast. Election is a yoke and not a joke. It is time when we either choose to take the yoke upon you or to cast the yoke away from upon you. Either way, the choice is yours. May we not go astray and be afflicted. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to all our social media platforms: YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook.